Hello Urban Explorers. I want to show you one more update because this is not going to look like this more than a few more days. This is the intersection of the Atlanta BeltLine East Side Trail where it crosses Irwin Street, and this is about ready to change. In fact, they're going to be closing Irwin Street here in a couple of days to begin the construction here. But let me explain to you what's happening here. So there's the end of the East Side Trail right there, right? That's the paved portion that comes down from Piedmont Park. This is Irwin Street here. That is the Irwin Street Market over here. This is cool stuff. Icebox, one of my favorite places if you need t-shirts and really good swag, as they call it. That is a great place. Super people that do business there. Krog Street Market is right there. That's Krog Street. So here's Irwin Street, and here's what's going to happen right here. Right here where the BeltLine crosses over Irwin Street, they're going to extend the East Side Trail across Irwin Street and right through here down this rail. This is the old rail corridor right here, and they're going to extend it. You can actually see where they've cut out the channel for where they're going to pour the concrete. This is called Studioplex, straight ahead. Stoveworks, straight ahead on the left. There's a good view of what that looks like right there. You can see where they've cleared the channel where they're going to pour the concrete. In the distance, you see the Edgewood Avenue Bridge. That's what's out there. And the 4 or 5 story building, the white building that sticks up above Stoveworks, is the Alexan on Krog apartment complex. So here's what's happening here. On this side over here, on the right side where all these trees are, where all this dirt and right up that hill, is going to be the new BeltLine Hotel and high-end either townhouses or apartments all the way down here with retail, with access down to the Atlanta BeltLine. So there will be ramps and stairs to get from the top of that ridge right there down onto the trail. If you look down the trail here, you'll notice there's room on the right side there. That is on the, looking in the direction of the video, to the right would be the place where they would put transit when that comes. That's still a few years away. So here's what's happening over here. This is why they're closing this street right here. Right there where it crosses Irwin, they're going to have to close the street because they're going to put a speed table right there in the middle of Irwin Street. It's like a big speed bump. It's about 6 to 8 inches high, and it's the entire width of Irwin Street and also the entire width of the BeltLine Trail. So that is designed to suppress traffic in both directions. That is, encourage people to slow down because otherwise they hit a bump and they get airborne. So that's what's happening there. And in order to do that, because you can see the trail is, or the East Side Trail is pretty flat right now, they're going to have to actually tear up, I heard about 100, maybe 200 feet of the trail itself. So heading that way north, they're going to tear up the trail so that they can gradually raise it so that it gets up to the height of the speed table in the middle of the road. So there will be signals. There will be flashing signals on both sides for the oncoming traffic to let them know that there is going to be a pedestrian crossing here. That is the Atlanta BeltLine Trail. Okay, so what's important about this particular node here is this is the first time that the Atlanta BeltLine Trail will actually cross an active street and be continued to the other side. It does that at Monroe, but as you know, the paved portion does not continue on the north side of Monroe. It ends right there, and so people usually just turn around and go back down the East Side Trail instead of crossing over where Park Tavern is. So this is the first time you're actually going to see the BeltLine cross an active street, and this is a very active street. Those of you that know this area, Irwin Street's been very, very busy, mostly because of that building right over there, which is Krog Street Market. The next place that's going to happen is right at the end of the new extension where it crosses DeKalb Avenue. I was over there a few minutes ago shooting a video. So where it crosses DeKalb Avenue and over into the tunnel, that'd be another place where the trail users are going to have to encounter traffic. And then you're going to see it a couple places over on the West Side Trail, most notably at Aileen Street, which is right near the Urban Farm where Adair Park is. So this is very significant. Major changes here. This will be a real interesting test for the Atlanta BeltLine to see how the trail users interact with the traffic, the vehicular traffic right here on Irwin Street. So here's your update. This, I believe they're closing this road down on March 19th, which is a couple days away.